Hello and good afternoon. I'm Democratic Conference Leader Andrea Stewart-Cousins, and I'd like to welcome you to the annual meeting and luncheon of the Democratic Women of the Southern Tier and Finger Lakes, and congratulate you on your hard work building the Democratic Party and recruiting more women to elected office. In particular, I'd like to thank Leslie Danks Burke for her considerable efforts as the president of this organization. As the first woman in New York State history to lead a legislative conference, I can tell you firsthand how important it is to elect more women to office. We are more than half of our state's population, yet women make up approximately 20% of the legislature. Moreover, the issues important to us, like pay equity, choice, fair education funding, child care, job creation, a higher minimum wage, and campaign finance reform are not being passed. We all know this must change. The voices of women must be heard in the state capitol, and the work you are doing to recruit women to run for office is really more important than ever. New York State is incredibly diverse, and I always point to our Democratic Conference as an excellent snapshot of that diversity. We have members who are Black, white, Latino, gay, straight, upstate, downstate. We have more female members than ever before. And in addition to being the very first female leader in state history, I'm also the first leader of the Democratic Conference to come from outside of New York City in 100 years. We're clearly a conference that represents the values and perspective of all New Yorkers. Unfortunately, a coalition of rogue Democrats have empowered the Republican minority, reduced our influence over policy making, and denied me, the only woman leader in the legislature, a seat at the negotiating table. This, too, must change. Overall, the Democratic Party is growing, thanks in large parts to the efforts of groups like this who carry the mantle in places where it may not be so easy. Places like the Southern Tier and Finger Lakes represent some of our best potential for growth in the future. But we need your help in order to keep this momentum going so we can continue to grow our Democratic majority and bring more women to the table. Once again, I'm sorry I can't be there with you, but I do want to thank you for the important work you are doing. With your help, the voices of women will be heard loud and clear throughout New York State. I wish you all the best and look forward to seeing you in the future.